Hello fellows and fairies. Today I'm gonna make a special tutorial guide for this game, which is about how to use the trailers. The game does have some significant grinding when you progress in difficulties, so you would need lots of grind, especially in the harder difficulties. Especially when you start entering the very hardest, kind of okay, but when you go to hell and the primordial world, it is lots of grind, infinite grind, I would say. Otherwise you wouldn't process, you won't progress. So sometimes using a trailer is a time saver. Really, it's really a time saver. Yeah. Today's video I'm gonna introduce you this trailer, and later I will make a video of how to sensibly using the trailer. Yeah, I put trailer usage in 3 levels. One is general time saving. The secondary is the second level is kind of a build test, and the third level is insanity. Yeah, so I will introduce those later on. Yeah. But today I'm gonna just explain how the trailer is and how to use it. Okay, so firstly, in my description below I have a link where you can download this zip file. When you unzip the file, you will give this these files. So this trailer is the one I'm gonna introduce you today. So if you open that one, so when the first time you open it, you probably prompt you to unknown use publishers. Do you want progress? And then in some cases it even prompt you that in the security check or something, and then there's a more info. If you click that, click run anyway. Yeah, and just do it. Now you open up the main interface. Yeah, the main interface. Okay, so I have also another file in the same link in the description below that have a PPT file which got cheat trailer cheat translate. Yeah, so this is a translation I did for these trailers. So I'm gonna explain the main function of these trailers, and then I can show you something in the map, in the game, yeah, how that works. Yeah, and sometimes can be very handy. Yeah, it can be very handy. So okay, let's check out the trailer first. So we got 5 main tabs, and so those main tabs are the main function, and then the fate alteration function, and adding items, and then status and find search, and then instruction. Okay, before I go forward, actually there's another file in my description which is these INI files. Yeah, these INI files. This is partially translate English INI. It is done by using Google Translate. It's not pretty, but you get ideas. For example, this acquired fate is kind of have some descriptions in English. Yeah, and then when you choose a fate, the fate alterations is translated in English. You have to kind of because it's done by Google Translate, you have to kind of interpret it what that really is. But generally, it's kind of okay. It's kind of okay. Yeah. And then there's some books and items were translated, and some haven't done, and the main menu wasn't done. But it's worthwhile to copy that INI and overwrite the original one, so you get partially translated English, and then follow using my translate PowerPoint. You can use it. Once you use it a few times, you know what they are. So it's fairly simple. Yeah. So I explain the main function first. Yeah. So in the main function, I have explained everything here. It's quite a lot, like infinite HP, send skills, no item consumptions, like ignore compression. But in my kind of playthrough here, there's few things that you will need, definitely. I just highlight them. You can learn or understand them yourself. I just introduce some main function I use the most. Yeah. In terms of general usage, I like edit the spirit stone, definitely, so you don't need time or to farm them, because obviously you can easily grind them, and then just time consuming process. Yeah. Also, it edit the piss kits. If you run out them, you can like infinite revive. Although in the below very hard difficulties, even you run out the piss kits, you still can revive. Just take like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. So you better just edit the time, and then ignore these search NPCs, and it won't work. And then secondly, I use the sometimes most is this skill area, which every time when you like the skill, it gives you like best results. For example, if you have a defense, for if we want in light, let's go back to the trailer. We highlight the fast enlightenment, the 100% enlightenment. Then if you like this, it gives you this all reds. Yeah, that's what it does. It sometimes works really well. Sometimes it's a bit of a overwhelm. Yeah, it's not reasonable. But yeah, that's what it offers. Yeah. Okay, and then this area, when you start the game, you can choose the fates. Yeah, so this is always locked down with 8 red fates, so you can choose between them, which is easier, make your life easier. And you can remove all the negative fates, and then you can put the fates in infinite, so you don't need to regain those like drink fates again and again. Okay. Secondly, the most function I use is instant learn menus, so you don't repeat the progress and spend 15 days. If you want to do the build and level cheat. 100 drop rate is not no cooldown skills. Well, if you want to be fun to play the game, so it can be fun when you have 0 cooldown skills. And the relationship 100% success, you get what they are, what they mean. Yeah, you get what they mean. They're simply easy to understand. Sometimes I use the most is to stop the ward time, so you don't experience lots of ward ending and month ends. So it's sometimes become kind of annoying. So every month end people talk to you and then spar you or discuss out with you. So it's a bit of annoying sometimes. And no enemy in the monster area. What that means is in some areas, when you move around, you encounter enemies. That means there's no encounter. That can be helpful. And the open bank anywhere is useful. And this too, which is open map and the infinite zoom, I don't suggest you do them. If you do them, that will freeze your PC a lot of time. What that does is actually it makes you view rend to 10,000 or squares. Yeah. So when you move by 1 square, when you turn this on, you basically look all around the map, and that turns out them to turn the map on. But it takes a lot of time to calculate, so ignore that. Remove more menu. Sometimes I use it. I will explain later what it does. Okay, this is the main function area. Then we move on to the fate and fate alteration tab. So this is all the acquired fates, which is if you got one of them, then it's on. If you want specific of them, you can just click them. I don't use it so often. It's not really matters. The only thing you use most is this fate alteration. If you use it anyway, because what happens in the game allows you to save and load. Yeah. So if you want a specific fate, you probably save load hours and hours to find it, but this one just simply does it for you. So what you do is you select the realm you at. So for example, on my current gameplay, the crystallization. So this is the translation here. So if you click the crystallization, it shows what the current fate is. Then you can choose the one you want and then replace it. That simple. Yeah. Then you can alter your fate straight away. Yeah, simple and easy. Adding item. I think this is the most used area as well. So it comes with the orders like pills, special books, equipment, material, others, interest, and that's the first 5 first 6 item add. and then all the rest are the adding menus. Any menus. They are kind of specific, so you can ignore the first one. So that's a random add menus, so it's not really useful. And then it moves to ultimate, movement skill, supreme, martial art, 5 general, inner art, the physical resist, elemental resist, physical resist, and then critical. So what this order is because you know in your sect you can get this red quality menus. So this is the 3, and this is all the rest. Yeah, and this section is the inner art, and all these 4, and then the next 4 are the other skills. You can choose your that's a different realm level. So if you refer to the previous one, so you can refer to previous. So crystallization looks like this. These 2 are characters here, crystallization, and then it's split into the proficiencies. Yeah, so this is sword, a blade, spear, and sword, fist. You can actually Google translate, for example, if you want sword, you use Google Translate. Yeah, and then you search sword. Yeah, then you find this character, find the right realm, and then this is how many you want to add. Yeah, if you want to add 5, that's 5. The tick here is force it to be red quality, otherwise it generates from purple to red. Yeah, so you can force it red, you click add, then you go back to your game, your infantry, you've got 5 red skills. Yeah, they're all different kind of skills. Yeah, sometimes they can multiple or the same. You can choose. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, so that's what we do. You can find the right menu you want, or you can do it many times. So this is general idea of them. So for the 5 inner art, you just pick the right one and then click red and go for it. That's it. Since you already use it, you better just cheat to the best. Okay, so that's the menu section. And then for the peel section, I don't really use it, to be honest, unless you don't want the gameplay. To be honest, you can just simply change the spirit stone and buy them. Yeah, and even the books, these skill books means, yeah, special books means it's actually the boost increase your geomancy and geomancy and stuff, which is not really matters anyway. Well, equipment is same, which is just the mount and your mount and your infantry ring. So it doesn't really matter anyway. You can buy them straight away in the game. So these 2 I rarely use. Sometimes I don't even use them at all. So the only thing I use a lot is the materials, and there's all kind of jade and stuff, high level, low level grade jade. This is the bit you use the most, because those are the required materials to cultivate. Yeah, so this actually, the description shows what they actually means. You can figure out. Yeah, if you look closely, you can figure out. So for comprehension, sand and stuff. So this is the bit I use the most. Yeah, so because that just save your grind time. All others I don't really bother to use them. Yeah, adding the materials, I don't really bother to use them. So yeah, just look through it and then find this the comprehension, the cultivate materials. That's it, because that's requires you to grind. Lastly, these others. Yeah, there's only 3 things you need to know in others. Yeah, one is this spirit stone, where you can actually change it here, so you know where you can get it. Second is sect contribution. Yeah, sect contribution. You can this is very important. You can just change it, and then this is the city lord token, and then you can change it here as well. And then later on in the bottom area, there's this alchemy book, where you can increase alchemy levels, geomancy level, and then herbalism levels. So this is the section you need to know. And after this, I think that's it for this section. Yeah, so that's all you need to know. English translation is below there. as long as you install that INI, yeah, as long as you copy that, replace that INI, yeah. All right. Oops, I forgot one function which is kind of useful, but I need to explain here. Yeah, is this one, open map and teleport. What it does, once you click this, yeah, in your game, yeah, you open the map. So I'm currently here. If I want to teleport there, you hold Control and left click, and you'll try to teleport there. Yeah, so see, you travel from there to there. Yeah, that's what this one does. It's very useful sometimes. Very useful. Okay, I think I have introduced the most function of this very comprehensive trailers. I think you can refer these files in my shared Google Drive. Then you can put it aside, and once you're using the trailer, so you can understand what you want, and then you can use them. Yeah, trailer is, it's very this trailer have lots of functions. Yeah, and use it wisely. Yeah, it's like double-edged sword. Yeah, you can improve your gameplay, but sometimes reduce the game life, and it sometimes can increase and get more fun with it, or maybe reduce the fun because the life exhausts so quickly. So use it wisely. Use it wisely. Yeah, I will do another video to explain how to wisely use it, and then how I use it. Yeah, so to avoid the hassles, but also enjoy lots of fun with the game. Yeah, because this is a really good game, and it's worthwhile to play properly. Yeah, play properly. The last bit I want to say is, I do highly recommend you play at least a hard difficulty level playthrough to the current maximum realm level. Then you free to use this trailer. If you haven't played a proper game through the hard difficulties, don't use this. Normally, if you play the game, the first gameplay is probably the normal difficulty, then you play a higher difficulty. So as a second gameplay, I think use this trailer on your third gameplay would be the best. Yeah, because on first two gameplay you understand the game by the first one, and the second gameplay you actually enjoy with a higher difficulty, with a real challenge. And then the third one is just you play all kind of the auxiliary or different styles and different builds and stuff, where you don't want farms a lot. So it's very wise to use these trailers. Good, thanks for watching, and use it wisely, and hopefully you enjoy the game. See you next time. If you think my video helps, please make sure to like and click the subscribe button below. Have a lovely journey in this world, fellows and fairies. See you next time.